Welcome back, Jayhawks fans. So the Kansas Jayhawks have been officially projected as the #1 seed in the East region by the 2022 selection committee. So I thought I'd do a short video on this to give you my thoughts and insights into what I think about the process so far. Before I do that, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Hitting the subscription button to get me some new subscribers would help me out greatly. Hit the like button, share the video with your friends out there, comment down below. I'd be more than happy to engage with you in conversation. Let me know how I can do better and make better quality to keep you happy and keep you coming back. So now getting into this, let's go. So Kansas, as you can see, has a 4 by their name down here, and they are right now in the East region. So they are basically the 4th best team according to the NCAA selection committee. The committee is headed up by the commissioner of the Southland Committee. I can't remember his name, but he said that they basically took into account the different types of net, how the net looks, and then quad 1 and quad 2 wins. And what I thought was kind of interesting in that is they said Kansas has 9 quad 1 wins, which is tied for the best in the nation. And they have 14 1 and 2 quad wins. So 14 quad 1 and 2 wins. You look at them, they're 22 and 4. So that's, pretty decent. You'd think that might get them a little bit higher up on the pecking order as far as getting a #1 seed. But when Auburn only has 2 losses, and those 2 losses are both in overtime, and Arizona has just been playing better, and I guess they have a better net compared to Kansas. Kansas kind of was really distanced as far as being able to push for a 3 seed or the 2 seed. They did say that there was quite a bit of discussion amongst the committee about whether Auburn should be a 2 or a 3, and vice versa, whether Arizona should be a 2 or a 3. But they finally settled on this. And like I said, it's just a projection. Doesn't mean anything's guaranteed to happen. But that's just what we got to look forward to. And in 3 weeks, when we get the full bracket, most of this will likely change. I personally would like to see Gonzaga not be the #1 seed, just because I just, when you play in such a weak conference, I mean, the West Coast Conference is about as tough as wet toilet paper. I mean, it's a mess, and they don't have any competition. If you put Gonzaga in the Big 12, Gonzaga would not be a perennial year after year powerhouse. They would have some years where, yes, they would play well, but they would not have near the success that they have. They go at a conference and they talk about beating Texas Tech and beating Texas. Well, Kansas has beaten Texas Tech and Texas, along with other teams, and it's just like, you don't quite look at the whole body of work. To me, I just don't see it. But I'm also a little biased because I'm a Kansas fan. But if we move on and we look what Kansas has coming up next, they have the Wildcats on Tuesday the 22nd at Fog Allen, 9 p.m. on ESPN. And you can see ESPN has Kansas has a 91% chance to win this game, and I think that'll happen. Nigel Pack went off for like 35 points the last time these guys played. So Kansas is not going to be able to just, sleepwalk in there, go through the motions. They're going to have to play. They're going to have to play solid basketball. They're going to have to go in there and take command of the game and just not give it back up. And if you look at the rest of Kansas's schedule, after Kansas State, they have to go to Baylor. So they'll go to Baylor the following Saturday. And you'll see that right here, the 26th at Baylor. Then due to the pandemic, they'll play on March 1st. They play at TCU. And then Thursday on March 3rd, they play TCU again at Fog Allen. And then Saturday, March 5th, they have number 20 Texas at home. So I think those are all 5 games that Kansas can take. I think the Baylor game is going to probably be the most difficult of those. And So I could see, Kansas, by the time this is all said and done, they beat Kansas State, so they go 23-4. If they lose to Baylor, then they're 23-5. Then they beat TCU twice, Texas. So I could see them at 26-5. I still see them securing a number 1 seed, so I don't see that being difficult. But I want to get your guys' thoughts on it, so I'll go ahead and close this for now. So if you're new here, again, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Like the video. If you like the video, share the video with your friends out there. Drop your comments down below until Tuesday night after we hopefully beat Kansas State. Keep your head up, and above all, rock chalk.